Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and it is day 2 in us being under the water in an underwater palace in Oto-hime. The game is called Oto-hime, and the palace belongs to Oto-hime. So let's see if we can survive over here. Yeah. Oh, there is an unfamiliar ceiling above my head, but it also feels familiar somehow. I stare blankly as my eyes adjust to the waking world. Part of me wants to go back to sleep, but I can't. Stress is cruel for keeping me awake. It wasn't a dream. Everything that happened is real. Oto-hime, the palace, it all happened. I still can't believe this is my life right now. I wanna go home.
Good morning, Shimako.
Her voice is soft and refined, gentle like a feather and soothing like a warm cup of tea. I sit bolt upright, my head bobs up and down, side to side, and my vision swerves like my rushed and messy attempts at painting as I try to find Oto-hime. Oof. Over here, I guess we could have a little attack at the death. Why is the text getting onto the options and so on? Where is she?
You're so adorable, Shimako. I'm right here.
What do you mean? Oh. Her voice is coming from... Don't tell me! Slowly, ever so slowly, I peer down the length of the futon and take a better look. And...
Oh my. You're awfully energetic in the morning, aren't you?
The shock of sharing my bed with Oto-hime or anyone other than my Marvin and Ocean Gang plushie set sends me into a panic. I scramble to get up, but my legs are tangled in the blanket and I face plant on the floor. Ouch! I rub the freshly stinging balm forming on my head. Oto-hime tilts her head.
Are you alright, Shimako?
Yeah, I'm fine. Am I still pure? I don't remember last night. My co-workers have told me all kinds of stories. Oto-hime's slender hand enters my vision, cancelling my chaotic train of thought. Take her hand. Hesitate. Maybe I should hesitate. I can't. Her gaze is like the ocean.
I apologize for my behavior. I had heard friends do this with each other.
Do they?
Truth be told, I saw you squirming and moaning last night. So, I thought I would try to put you at ease.
So I guess it wasn't in a good way. Oh, so that's what it was. Well, I guess that's fine. I'm still wearing the same clothes too. Silly me for assuming. With slender, almost pearlescent fingers, Oto-hime grips my hand with the force of a vice. Before I can react, I'm on my back again and rolling in the cushions. When I finally stop moving, Oto-hime is right on top of me. Yeah.
Oh, perhaps you were unwell. Your face is red.
You sneaky little devil. She presses her hand to my forehead.
Well, no changes in temperature.
Yeah.
If you had caught something, I'd have to keep you longer until you recover.
Oh, don't pretend you you don't want to keep her longer around. We know that. But... Oto-hime puts her finger to my lips. Hush.
Just kidding. My honor as a princess would be tainted if I were to shatter my vow.
Oto-hime arches her back as she extends her arms behind her head. A sweet murmur rings from her lips as she stretches. So elegant. She then slides off the futon with grace.
Why don't we eat together? I prepared our breakfast already.
I didn't even realize it's morning already. The room didn't change at all. I mean, we are at the bottom of the ocean, so... yeah. There is nothing that indicates the start of a new day. Sure. I raised from the comfy futon, still groggy. I wonder if this place has any coffee.
Why don't you hold my hand?
I don't like coffee. She extends her arm towards me. I don't have any reason to refuse. Oto-hime holds my hand as we walk the halls. I thought everything was a dream.
I am thankful it's not. I also thought it was a dream at first.
Huh?
After all, I didn't expect to meet someone as kind as you, Shimako.
Am I now?
I've always dreamed of having a friend, but I didn't think I would really have one.
Huh?
A person I can call a friend.
Mm-hmm.
I can touch you. I can talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel your warmth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm holding your hand.
Mm-hmm. Oto-hime must have been so lonely. She holds my hand tightly. It hurts a bit, but not enough to make me stop her.
And I know that none of this is a dream.
We slowly climb the stairs. Oto-hime ensures our hands remain locked as we ascend the stairs. They're much cleaner compared to before. The corals that have been growing in the side have been removed. The algae that used to cover the stairs have been wiped away. But there are still traces left, if you look close enough. She must have worked on this while I was still sleeping. Did you clean the staircase?
Oh. I did. Although, I had assistance.
What do you mean?
I have to give them some credit for being such hard workers for me.
Who? She waves towards something in the distance. The fish hardly swims away.
Oh, it's a shy one.
I don't really get it, but it looks like she can talk to the sea creatures. I'm really curious. I have to ask her about this. Oto-hime is so kind and possesses incredible powers. I want to tell everyone about her. Why? I bet she'd make a lot of friends. But no one would ever believe someone like me. I'm not even sure I can tell anyone when I get back. They'll think I'm crazy. I don't want that to happen. And... it seems like we are eating the same stuff. I'm lost in thoughts like this, and don't even realize we've arrived at the same table as yesterday. Once again, there is seafood of all shapes and sizes delicately served on the different platters. A buffet just for us, with all the bounties of the ocean. Just like before. I can't complain, since seafood is the only option here. Coffee would be great for... no, it would not be. Or any caffeine, really. I mean, there is some of that in teas, to be fair.
Eat. You must be hungry.
I'm actually not really the person that would be feeling very hungry in the mornings, by the way. Not like that's an interesting fact, but...
I want to talk more about you. I want to know everything about my dearest friend. What do you do during your free time?
During my what?
What kind of person do you like?
I don't know.
Are you married?
Do you see a ring on my finger? I know how to answer any of that. She's bombarding me with questions. I feel like I'm being interviewed. Oh. Maybe I should brush her off until the groggy feeling goes away. I'm not someone who's worth knowing.
Stop doing that at once, Shimako.
What do you mean? She's really scary when she's mad.
You're a kind girl. You always help your coworkers.
How do you know that?
You always put others before yourself.
How do you know that?
You don't get mad easily.
How do you know that?
You always try to find the good in people.
But how do you know all of that, supposedly? She's been looking at me all this time? I'm not even looking at her. I can at least tell her a little about me. I'm sure she's going to be disappointed. She should be. I'm not a good person after all. I mean, it's not like that at all. I may seem kind, but that's just because people push their work on me. I can't refuse the request because I'm afraid they will get mad at me. I just don't want to cause trouble for anyone. I can't even speak up against my coworkers who hurt me because I'm afraid of confrontation. Which is why I'm not the kind of person you think I am.
Someone hurt you.
Uh-oh. Let's go. The mood drops as if all the happy energy in the room has been swallowed by an abyss.
Who?
The eyes.
Who are they? What do they look like? Do they work in the same company as you? What's their name? What department are they in?
Wait, I thought you don't know what's company. Hmm?
How many of them hurt you? Where did they hurt you? Is it your arms? Your chest? Your legs? Your...
Suddenly Oto-hime goes quiet again. The entire room falls silent with her.
You poor thing.
What? Huh? She grabs my hand as her eyes bleed tears.
You've been holding back this pain all this time.
Huh?
I'm so sorry. I didn't notice anything. I'm a horrible friend. Do not fret. I will make sure they won't hurt you again.
Oh, fuck. I love that expression right now. Let's go. What? What's going on? She's starting to creep me out. No, you don't need to do any of that. I appreciate it for thanks. I'm happy I have a friend who wants to protect me. Oto-hime smiles again. The same smile from yesterday.
Forgive me. I lost my composure for a bit.
I mean, that was some expression, yeah, but... You know.
It's just that...
She's definitely a yandere, by the way, guys.
I remembered something that happened long ago.
What do you mean?
The palace was still full of people back then. And it was much cleaner compared to now.
Uh-huh.
A man, just like you, saved me from being hurt by a group of people.
Oh.
I fell in love with that man. But he wanted to go back home to his parents. I sent him back home with all the riches he could ever want, in a box that sealed his old age away. But he broke his promise, and I won't be able to see him again.
What promise?
I was heartbroken for a while. But I soon realized that he must have been killed. By the same people who hurt me. Which is why I'm only concerned for your safety.
Mm-hmm.
She's dangerous, guys.
I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to get killed or hurt. You're important to me after all.
Oto-hime holds my hands tightly. She waits patiently for my response. I'm sure that she's trying to teach me how to speak up for myself. Even now, I'm still scared to name any names. They might be listening, and if something happens to them, I might get blamed for it, but Oto-hime is trying her best to help me find a little bit of courage. I should say something at least. She won't be able to do anything anyway. Maybe she will fall. Tell her everything, yes. Or maybe... Kanade! Her name is Kanade! Oto-hime tightens her grip on my hands, like she's telling me to keep going. She's my senior at work and picks on all the juniors, although I'm her favorite target. She always pushes me around, like she eats my lunch. Then freaking put in the lunch something she would not like. Or like, you know, something that would make her spend a lot of time on the toilet seat. Anyway, it makes me do her work. She knows I can do anything, which is why she keeps doing it. But I can't stop her. I'm afraid of her. I don't know what she might do next. She once pushed me down the stairs. Ooh. And I got blamed for causing trouble. I mean, somehow she made it my fault. She told everyone the incident traumatized her. That bitch. Even if I'm the one who ended up with the broken arm, I still can't understand why I was treated that way. I mean, I've never fallen down the stairs, so... I've been injured... You know what, now that I think about it? I've been injured by someone while I was climbing up the stairs. It's a very long time ago, because that was kindergarten. So I was literally tripped while climbing. Now that I think about it, I've been hurt in kindergarten multiple times. One thing would be when I was climbing up the stairs, I was tripped. And I smacked like... in the stairs with my jaw, basically. So I had like a cut at the very tip of... my chin. Now that I think about it, I wonder if I have scar from it or not. I don't think I had, to be honest. I should shave to find out now. But yeah, I mean... I don't think I had any scar from there. Whatever. The other one was when... Technically it was in a way also my fault. You know how when you open the door and so on. So I had my hand next to the door, basically, kind of by the wall. And someone basically opened the door like to the maximum. And it like, you know, clicked my hand in there. I think that's about it, really. For it happens twice with the door. Yeah. Anyway. If she was gone, my life would be easier. And then... I don't remember the next few moments very clearly. I think I vented about every little grievance I had at work about each coworker who wronged me. But it's all a blur of emotions right now. Until I find myself in Oto-hime's embrace.
That's enough. You don't have to say anything anymore.
Okay.
I'm proud of you. You've been very brave for me. In fact...
Oto-hime gently rubs my head and brings her face closer to mine.
I'm starting to love you even more.
Nani?
I can feel... Wait, what? Love? I can feel the breath behind her gentle whispers on my cheek. I don't know whether to be happy or afraid. Both? Oto-hime slowly pats my head again.
It's fine now. I didn't know those people did something to you. They did say that you're friends, and that you work together for the same company.
Wait, what do you mean they did say? Oi, 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 oi. Hey, hey, hey. What do you mean they did say? And again, you said that you don't know what's a company. Oto-hime, I can... I kind of get the vibe she's a bit of a liar. What? Why is she talking like she knows them?
Kanade. If I'm not wrong, isn't she that girl with weird yellow hair? She was really mean.
Yeah. Wait. Why do you know that?
I told you already. I had some of your friends help me with the cleaning.
Wait, what? Did she change them into the fishes? By the way, I know. I said fishes, I know. Supposedly it's fish for plural if it's the same type, fishes if it's different type. Okay? And there are multiple of them. Whatever. Let's go with fish. Wait, did you change them into fish? or other underwater animals.
I have to make this place a little nicer when you're here.
Uh-huh. You mean they've been here this whole time?
Yes. They were helping me clean up the place.
Uh-huh. My coworkers are here, but when? What?
Calm yourself.
I can't, I'm sorry. Why didn't you tell me?
I did.
Huh?
I told you. I had some of my friends help clean this place.
But,
Your friends are my friends. But I didn't know they did those things to you.
yeah. You know what? I'm kinda worried what we might be getting for dinner today. Since when?
The beginning. I told you about this yesterday.
About what?
You probably didn't hear me.
Yeah?
I remember you panicking about not being able to breathe.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought you already knew.
Uh-huh.
You should have asked me.
About...
I told you already. I will never lie to you, Shimako.
I still feel like she's a freaking liar, man. Where are they?
It's not as if I'm hiding them. They should be in their room. I only gave them a temporary blessing, so they can't leave their room without me.
Uh-huh. But why?
To conserve my powers. Otherwise, you'd need to stay in this room the whole time you're here.
I want to see if they're doing fine. Or
I
do
don't
I?
like that.
Same. I wouldn't say that. I mean, they treat you terribly, so why would you care?
We're still having fun and talking right now. These people hurt you.
Yeah, I'm with Oto-hime on this one.
I'm worried they'll do something to you.
Yeah.
I'm right here. You don't need to see them.
Yeah.
I've already talked to them. And they've told me a lot about you. Why don't you spend this precious time we have with me?
What did you tell? I wonder what they told her.
Don't tell me that those people who hurt you are more important to you than me.
Ow. It's not like that. It's just I want to see people I know.
I see. So they're important to you after all. Even more than me.
I mean, technically, I just met you yesterday, so you know. No. I just want to see them, Oto-hime. I'm worried. That's all. I just want to talk to them and ask them if they're okay. I'm sorry.
I get it. You know, you'll see them every day after all of this is over. But even though this is our special day as friends, all you want to do is see other people.
Listen, if you gave me other choices, game, I would not say that.
All I want is to have this special time with you. But you still choose them.
No, I don't.
Maybe you don't see me as a friend at all, Shimako.
We should now, like, right now, in this moment, like, burst out with anger. How dare you say I don't see you as a friend?
Did you lie to me about being my friend?
See, we should have bursted out with anger over there. We're still friends, but I want to see them. I want to see them. I don't want to see them. I don't care about coworkers, god damn it.
I see. Why don't we go right now then? They're important to you after all.
Oto-hime abruptly stands and quietly walks away from the table. Before I can think about what I'm doing, I grab one of her hands. Ding! What should I say to her? Why don't we... Why am I even saving after one option is available? Why don't we finish eating first? I think it's a reflex, basically, by now. I can't disappoint her. She looks so sad. She prepared everything for me. I should at least spend some time with her. Dude, I'm telling you, on that table there is some of them. I can still see them after this. I'm telling you, you're seeing them right now. I can feel that in my bones. Oto-hime sits back down, takes both my hands in her own.
Thank you, Shimako.
I'm trying my best to put up a front for her, but I can't stop shaking my leg. I can't bring myself to tell her that I want to go now. I'll have to wait until we're done. I don't want her to get mad at me. I'm scared she might do something mean if I say something. I'm still stuck in her palace after all. I should just follow her for now. It will be fine. She's a nice girl. Even if she scares me sometimes.
Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? We both enjoyed ourselves together. I told you. You don't need to see your friends. They don't care about you. They even hurt you. I will never do that to you.
I know you won't do that to Oto-hime. I still want to see them for...
Shimako, I'm trying to protect you. If you really want to see them, I can take you to them. But you have to promise me one thing.
Okay.
Do not talk to them. You shouldn't speak to those who hurt you.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Yeah.
Thanks, Shimako.
Easy.
You're doing the right thing.
I mean... I'd say that's easy.
I don't want you to get hurt again. I'm the only one who can protect you.
Is that so? Oh, this is not voiced.
I'm the only...
You don't need to talk to them anymore.
I will do the talking.
Okay.
If you talk to them, you'll get hurt. I don't want that to happen to you.
I think Oto-hime is sweet and so on. The one issue there seems to be is she's kinda trying to put our girl in a cage. That feels like that.
I can't stand seeing you like that. I want you to understand that I'm only doing this for your own good.
Yes.
I didn't want this to happen. But I think she's right. They all did horrible things to me. But Oto-hime hasn't done anything like that. I can rely on her. I only met her yesterday, but she's been very kind to me this whole time. She's never been mean. She only teases me, and she apologizes afterwards. She supports me and listens to me. I'm sure that letting her talk to them is the right thing to do. It's not that big of a deal. I can talk to them whenever I want after this. Oto-hime reaches her hand towards me, interrupting my thoughts.
Follow me.
I take her hand. It feels almost natural at this point. Every time she holds out her hand, I take it. I'm glad I can rely on her like this. Oto-hime leads me down the staircase. Down the halls and another set of stairs. I didn't know the palace was this big. We eventually arrive at a sliding door. Time slows for me. For some reason, I'm not afraid to see them. Actually, I'm excited. With Oto-hime by my side, I can finally see them without worry about anything going wrong. Oto-hime silently opens the door. My anticipation feels as tangible as the sweat bedding on my forehead. Only to realize how foolish I've been. I can hear the sound of people moving around before I can see anything clearly. Then I see my coworkers inside, standing as far as they can from the entrance, pale as ghosts.
Shimako? Is that you? Shimako?
I can hear a mixture of concern, doubt, and confusion in my coworkers' voices.
Don't say a word to anyone. I'm just here to introduce you to my friend. I know you already know her.
My coworkers seem to be whispering to each other in the room as Oto-hime speaks.
I also know that some of you here hurt her.
Yeah. A deafening silence fills the room. He. Why are they this scared of her? I feel like I should say something. No, don't. There are some things I should have asked her earlier.
Oto-hime, how did they get here?
Some of my fishy friends informed me a group of people had been looking for you.
Oh!
So I brought them down here, because I want to know more about you.
Naruhodo. I thought you didn't have the power to do that right now.
Like I already told you, I don't have my powers back yet.
So, how are they here then?
They're here because I want to know more about you.
Huh?
There's nothing to worry about.
Can you send them back? I think you already asked enough questions about them, Oto-hime. Why don't you send them back?
What are you talking about? I told you, my powers are not back yet. It would be very dangerous if I send them back now. I don't want them to die. It would be very horrible if that were to happen.
Okay. That is obviously a lie over here. Come on.
I could maybe send them back tomorrow, but it will still be dangerous. There are a lot of people here in this room. After I send them back, I will lose my powers again. You will have to stay with me for another 3 days.
But I thought you said you would send me back tomorrow.
I know, but sending your coworkers back takes a heavy toll on me. It would be hard to send you back afterwards. I might not be able to control my powers that well, and it can be very dangerous. I'm concerned for your safety, Shimako. I'm glad you offered to send them back home. That's why I love you.
I'm kinda curious about something. Because I know that Oto-hime and so on is an actual character in Japanese folklore. But I'm kinda curious if she was considered like a liar or so on. I would like to know that. I mean, in a way that would make sense, I think. With all that's kind of going on. Anywho. Oto-hime locks her arms around one of mine and nuzzles her face in my shoulder.
You really are the kindest person I know.
She looks up at me, eyes shining like a begging puppy.
If I send them back, you will stay with me for another 3 days.
Yeah.
I know I said that breaking a promise would taint my honor as a princess, but I'm not strong enough.
Okay.
Please, forgive me.
Oto-hime must be trying her best. But I still want to talk to my coworkers. At least to apologize for getting me into this mess.
Oto-hime, can I talk to them, please?
Shimako, you can't do that. You made a promise to me.
Yeah, but I asked if I could.
You will only get hurt. I'm sure they will blame you for this. Why don't I bring you back to your room? Don't worry. I will tell them about your plans.
What plans?
Give me your hand.
I offer Oto-hime my hand. Suddenly, a large shadow looms over us. It eclipses both of us like a heavy blanket. The shadow is growing larger by the second. I can't stop shaking. It's so scary.
Turn around.
I gulp and turn just in time to see one of my coworkers brandishing a chair. Alright, he likes to work out. I always thought his size and build made him seem really scary. And now my fears are justified. He might break me in two.
Out of the way, Shimako!
A loud clash rips through the space within, followed by a scream, then the sound of something collapsing on the floor.
How dare you bloody my palace floors.
My coworker has fallen to his knees. He's clutching his arm, hoping to stop the endless blood pouring from a fresh wound. The chair he had wielded is on the floor, now wet with blood and tears.
How dare you raise a hand to royalty? Especially after I fed and sheltered you worthless plankton.
In an instant, her human head deflected my coworker's attack and sliced open his arm with a casual swipe of her hand. As with the way she now raises her bloodied fingers, it's clear she's about to finish the job.
Stop! Oto-hime, please stop.
I think we'll go with that. Oto-hime coldly glanced at me.
Why should I? He was trying to hurt us.
I tried to maintain eye contact with while my coworker cries in bloody agony. He needs to go to a hospital. In the corner of my eyes, I see some of my coworkers step forward.
Don't move.
Everyone freezes as if the temperature dropped to 0. It's all up to me. I have to do something.
Oto-hime, can you heal him, please?
She glares at me, her hand still poised to strike.
I thought you hated them. Yet when proof of their animosity is brought before your eyes, you wish to forgive them?
Yeah, I understand you. It's kinda annoying.
That doesn't mean I want them to die.
Oh. Then, what will you give me in return?
Fair enough.
Huh?
You did break our promise.
I mean, technically she didn't talk to them.
Bad girls deserve to be punished. Don't you think?
Did the, sound of the voice kind of drop?
Or, you could offer
That was
me
bad.
something in return. What do you think?
I mean, she gets a point. It's only fair I offer something she wants in return for breaking the promise. Oh. I already know what she wants.
If you heal him and send them all back tomorrow, I'll stay with you another 3 days. Let's go.
Oto-hime turned away from me just then, so I couldn't see her face clearly. But I could swear her smile is the scariest I've ever seen. Suddenly someone in the room shouts,
Don't do it, Shimako!
"Shut up!" My attention snaps to my coworkers, who cower in the corner. I should try to ease their nerves.
Everyone, she'll be sending you back home tomorrow.
Silence.
The room is still as clear. Water once more. Wait, the room is still as clear as... Wait, as clear. The room is as still as clear water once more. Oto-hime kneels down, seizing my burly coworker's arm. He winces but soon falls asleep as watery particles envelop his wound like a bubble bath.
That will hold your wound until I get rid of all of you tomorrow.
She's so not sending him back, by the way. I think maybe even all of them. Oto-hime rises and extends her hands towards me. I take it without saying anything. A hot crushing sensation surrounds my fingers.
Oto-hime, it hurts.
We leave the room. I don't say anything else to my coworkers. How could I, after what I did to them? Oto-hime leads me up the stairs, back into the watery depths of the castle. We're silent the whole time. I must have messed things up again. Yeah, you did. And it's not even my fault. Stupid, awful Shimako! The deafening silence lasts for what feels like centuries. Finally, she leads me back to our room. Oto-hime silently opens the door and gestures for me to sit on the futon. I follow. She follows, sitting in seiza next to me. Was it not a voice?
Oto-hime,
Oh, of course it's not a voice because it's Shimako saying.
Oto-hime, are you?
Shimako.
She's pissed.
Yes.
Oh.
Suddenly she wraps her arms around me.
Thank you for being there for me, Shimako. I was so scared.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What an actress. Ah, that makes sense. Shulman's night. I'd be scared too. I hug her back.
It will be okay, Oto-hime. We're friends. I'll be here for you.
Then, can you grant me one wish?
Oh boy, here we go again. I'm nervous, but I should say yes. No, you should say, what's the wish? She's been keeping me safe all this time. No, like, ask first what's the wish. God damn it.
I'm sure, as long as it's not hard.
It's not much, but I want you to hear me sing.
Oh, okay.
Sing.
It's been a while since I last sang a song to someone. If you don't mind, I would be really happy if you listen.
I mean, that's easy. I thought you were going to ask me about my coworkers and such. I just hope this is enough to make up for what happened back there, Oto-hime.
It is. Don't worry about it.
And before they will hear the song, and it's the song that erases them.
I'm happy you're doing this for me. Thanks, Shimako. I love you.
What?
I love you.
What? She was serious about that. I love confession. What do you mean?
You are the kindest, most adorable person I've ever met, Shimako. Even more so than the man in my story. Of course I'd fall in love with you.
What? She said it like it was natural, like I'm stupid for thinking otherwise. What do I do? What do I do? Ah! I've never met anyone who felt this way about me. There's way too many emotions right now inside of me. I can think! I mean, not like that's any different from usual, but... And she's still the person who did those things to my coworkers. I mean, who cares about coworkers?
Can you say it back for me?
Oh shit. Oto-hime's voice silences the whirlpool of thoughts in my mind. Like a sickle made of fear.
It would make me really happy.
Do I say it or do I not say it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. I mean, this is a tough one. Shimako, I mean, you have to say it, girl.
I love you too, Oto-hime.
Thank you.
Good luck, Shimako. You're on your own now. I'm just here to narrate and see two ladies having their happiness. That's my role.
I would do anything for you.
I fully support the two of you. Oto-hime starts to sing for Shimako. Her voice is hypnotic. And I can feel in my body, so Shimako, feeling that, suddenly go limp and my eyes start to feel heavy.
Oto-hime!
I call out to her, but my voice is being drowned out by her singing. A familiar sound.
Shimako, what's wrong?
I'm sorry. I suddenly feel sleepy.
It's exactly what happened back then. Is this one of her powers? Wait, if so, that means...
Don't worry about that. Why don't you go to sleep? After all, you must be very overwhelmed right now.
Yeah.
Rest. I will wake you up once it's time to eat dinner.
Oh. No. My coworker's right. She's been after us this whole time. I have to get to there. have to move.
Close your eyes for me.
Oh, I follow her orders as if I can't refuse her.
You're a good girl, Shimako. A nice, nice girl. I will take good care of you. So good, you will never need anyone else. For eternity.
Oof. Well, good luck with that, Shimako. I feel Oto-hime wrap the blanket around me as my vision slowly turns black. I'm scared. I have to get out of here before my mind can finish that sentence. That same grudginess felt before I first came here swallows my remaining energy, and I drift off to sleep. And that's where an episode comes to an end. Day 3, you say? Tomorrow. Tomorrow. Now. It's actually time for me to go to sleep as well. Anywho. Okay, so we found out she's a filthy liar. That's for sure. Basically, you cannot trust any word she says. But whatever. I need to have maybe a little bit of a dive to find out about Oto-hime in general. If that's how she was, etc, etc. That would be kind of interesting for me, that's for sure. And that's about it. Will I do this before I record the next episode? I have no clue whatsoever. After? Quite probable. Also, what's going to happen after this episode is tomorrow I'll record the next one. Which makes sense, obviously. But yeah, let's end it for today. Consider liking the video, subscribing and so on. Always super appreciated. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Yup. Will it still be Spooktober time? Yeah, this episode is still during Spooktober, so hope you had a good one, given the fact that it is released kind of late into Spooktober, I guess. So hope you had a good one, and if you're still going strong at it, hope the Halloween continues well for you. Yeah. With that being said, I'm out. Feel free to join me tomorrow in the third episode of Oto-hime. Bye bye.